Hey everybody, welcome back to Occults Receivable. Anthony here with Theresa.
Hello.
And oh man, it's been a couple of days, but I'm ready to get back into Night in the Woods. Um we
In
did
time.
we did Bee's thing last time,
We went
right?
to the graveyard with B and we saw a
Yes.
ghost
Yes. We saw
and
a
we
ghost.
exhumed a body.
Yes, we saw there was a spooky skull and there was a body. And then we had a dream which it was
We
questioned our
talked to God.
we talked to God, who is also a cat, which is appropriate.
Yeah, we're a cat. God's a cat. It all
Yeah.
makes sense.
And now we gotta go hang out with Angus and do his thing. But oh, okay, we got some messages. Wait, should I
Not
go
because
first?
we hate you, Greg. It's because we love Angus.
I know we love Angus and Greg. I love you, Greg, but you are anarchy right now. Morning at the Pickaxe if you're in town center today. I don't even know why I'm saying this. You're in town center every day. Anyway, see you later. Get a job. Let's do Greg. Hey, dude. At the old SnowCon. Come save me from boredom supreme. Sincerely, Gregory. Away message. Planets are to be pitied as they cannot know how big and cool they are. Dr. Kathy Conklin, National Astronomy Agency. Huh. You know, that Angus is right.
He's correct, yes.
Okay. I'm glad I have an axe.
Yes, just in case.
Okay. So, all right, I have a question.
I
Obviously,
have
if
an
it's
answer.
oh, go ahead, do your thing first. It's your line.
Oh, bird. I kinda get you now. All like trapped in shit. I should let you out.
Don't do it, May.
Nah.
I like her little ear twitch.
I know, she does it all the time.
Um, okay, but so last time we learned the truth about the tooth. Um, does that come up again, or is that just a fun little?
Oh, don't worry.
Okay, good.
Unlike the cement incident, that will be resolved.
Thank God. Honey, you okay?
Ugh, mornings are tough right now.
They don't get better, May. Are you pregnant?
No!
Just her eyes going wide. Like, why would you jump to that?
Right?
Oh, honey, is that why you came home?
No, not at all.
Sweetie, you can tell me. I've been there. And despite nature's intentions, God came through and blessed us with you. Wait, what? Despite nature's intentions? You were a miracle baby.
They had a lot of miscarriages.
Oh no.
That's me, a miracle.
Oh, here we go. After all the miscarriages, we'd given up hope. And then there you were.
And here I am now.
So if you're pregnant,
I'm not pregnant. I was not in a situation where pregnancy happens.
okay, okay. I just want you to know that you can always come to us with this.
Okay, noted. Can we talk about anything else?
Literally, God, I can feel the urge to just like I'm gonna put my head in the sink and turn on the hot water and just wait for this conversation to stop.
Yup.
Sure. You know, if you did have a baby.
No, okay. I'm out.
Okay, sweetie. I'm sorry I get excited about grandbabies.
It's fine. I'll be back later.
Love you.
Love you too.
The secondhand embarrassment from that conversation was killing me.
It was pretty bad, huh?
Yeah. If it was a boy, you could name him Calvin.
Oh god, Mom.
If it was a girl, you could name her
Trash baby?
Cordelia.
Why Why don't I just have the baby and hand it to you?
Ooh.
Okay, bye, I'm leaving.
Cordelia is a nice name. I like that name.
It is.
It's fancy without being pretentious, you know? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it sounds unique enough that it's not like, okay, I'm gonna name my child something that's gonna get them beat up and made fun of constantly.
Yeah, you don't hear it too often.
Ooh.
Oh.
What is this?
You can see Penderson's house from here. What a ghoul that guy is. He has hated me forever. Just because I put an M80 down his roof gutter. I mean, it's just petty, this grudge. That was like forever ago.
Okay, an M80 down a roof gutter would do some serious fucking damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, May.
May, you're kind of a psycho. I love you to death, but my God.
May is wonderful. But yeah, she does have some problems. Like anybody.
May, we need to maybe we need to talk just a little bit. Star time. It's stars.
Time for stars.
Time for stars. Because it's easier for me to get up there from here than to jump down and talk to Selmers first.
After stars, we should run back to our street and walk along the street, because sometimes there's people there to talk to.
What? People live places?
Yeah, and we miss them if we just walk on the power lines all the time.
May!
Mr. Chazikov.
You look a bit worse for wear today, May.
Oh, I'm fine. I made it up here, didn't I?
Watch yourself lest you fall.
Will do.
Here to see some stars?
You know it.
Know it. Come, have a look. She didn't scream my eyes this time.
Yeah.
They must be burned already. Like,
completely burned out.
Yep. There we go.
I think I got one.
Let us see. Cole the Mountaineer.
Cole. Knew a guy named Cole once. That's close.
It is.
So what's up with this guy?
Cole was from a flatland.
The Midwest? This Midwest?
Yeah. Whatever the Midwest of wherever he was from was.
Every place has a Midwest.
This is true. He dreamed of mountains and devoted his life to climbing them.
Because his hometown was flat?
Isn't this common instinct? To seek that which is unlike where one grows up? Yeah, that is pretty common instinct, I think.
Yeah. I mean, people go to the city a lot. Like, they move there because it's got stuff. And there's more people like them, maybe? Sucks, though. Not everyone can just up and leave. And I feel that in my soul.
Yeah. When I left my country, I felt the same thing. But I have not regretted it.
You like Possum Springs?
It is beautiful in ways perhaps invisible to those who have seen it every day of their lives.
So, what happened to Cole?
He returned home and complained that the sky felt heavy. He had been up into the clouds, and now they rested hard upon him.
That's a really specific complaint.
When one leaves a place, one brings something back when one returns.
One.
Okay, nothing over here. Ooh. There we go.
Gotcha!
Oh, which one is this? Adira Astra.
I don't know how to vocalize that.
Gasp! You know this one?
Yes, I know this one!
It's a common story. How Adira journeyed to the frozen lake. how she traversed unknown faraway lands.
I was very into Adina stories when I was a kid.
So you must know what became of her.
Yeah.
Now she, in her quest, turned her back on the sky and journeyed down into the earth, where her stars were no longer over her head. And how she was never seen again?
Yeah. Whatever.
Is that not a sad ending? This one.
This one? Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Disappearing isn't the same as dying. She probably went somewhere else completely. And did all kinds of cool shit.
Oh my!
Yeah, so, whatever.
Oof! That's all for the day.
That was nice. Pretty sweet. The stars, I mean.
I am in agreement. Yeah.
Oh, fun fact.
Yeah.
There's a little... I don't know if it's a DLC or a side story that you should be able to access from the main menu, but you do get to play as Adina and see her little story.
What?
Yeah.
That's cute.
And it's kind of like Princess Bride style, with May's grandpa telling her the story, but like you're playing as Adina.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, May. You alright?
Yeah, I guess. Why?
You look like you went through the dryer on the wrong setting.
Yeah.
That's a kind of like, I've never heard that before, but I can actually picture someone who looks like that.
Yeah. Long week is all.
You want to hear a poem? Cheer you up? Yes, always.
Sure.
Life goes on. It feels so long. But I report, life is too short.
Haha.
Here's another happy one. Life is great, but life is hard. Let's grill hot dogs in the backyard.
Thank you, Summers.
They cheer you up?
They did.
Yeah. Shazakov's up there again.
He ever, drop that telescope?
Oh no, he'd cry his eyes out. He loves that thing more than his kid.
He has a kid?
He has a kid? Yeah, name's Colin. Visits every once in a while. He is hot as hell.
You talk to him?
Nah, he works at some university research place. He's not interested in this.
Selmers.
Oh. They do karaoke at Miller's, but only twice a week. Should be every night. I agree.
Yeah.
Also, Summers, get you some self-confidence, girl. You are creative and intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Nope, no one on... Oh, let's see what's going on over here.
Yeah.
This germ over here, eating himself into the fucking ravine.
Not today. I'll sit here for a long moment.
Okay, I'll sit here for a moment.
Yeah!
Oh,
there
shit!
we go. Whoa! Hey, Rabies!
Oh my god, Rabies came to hang with us!
Yeah! Who's a good little trash king? It's you! So tell me, Mr. Rabies, what do you make of this ghost stuff? It sure is something, eh? Oh, yes, good point. I guess I don't entirely know what to think. I, feel it, though. Wish everyone just believed me. Thank you, Rabies. Your support means a lot. You're a good-ass possum, Rabies. Alright, I'm off. Stay safe, eat some trash.
Yeah.
And common pests.
And there he goes.
There he goes.
What? I got a trophy for that? All hail rabies?
You're welcome. You're welcome for the good rabies trophy.
Thank you so much. That's the best trophy. That may be the best trophy in this game. So far. I shouldn't count my rabies before they're hatched, I guess.
Absolutely not.
I've been thinking a lot about this game this week in terms of like all the subtext and everything that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
This game is filled like chock full to the brim of subtext. I am honestly impressed.
It's a good game.
It's a really good game. Anything cool here? Okay. We're not done with the Casey Hartley business, are we?
Nope.
I didn't think so. Like, it's been kind of it's only been like tangentially mentioned, kind of on the back burner, but the fact that there's still flyers and it still seems like omnipresent, even though it's not front and center, leads me to believe that the Casey thing is still definitely not resolved and likely has something to do with the ghost or something.
Interesting theory. So, like, are you always together?
Yeah, I guess.
That's cool. Friends are cool. Safer.
Safer?
Yeah, like the buddy system. Safety in numbers.
You're a little paranoid, you know that?
Kid, you don't even know. Anyone hear anything about anyone around here missing?
Yeah, actually. There's some girl I know online. She hasn't been on since Hawfest.
Okay, well, I think we might need a bit more than that.
Okay.
Is she from here? I could ask my aunt.
Some place called Mulvey.
Mulvey? You know someone from Mulvey?
Yeah?
Do you know where Mulvey is? Do you know what Mulvey is?
No. Of course, no. I heard about Mulvey. My dad drives a bread truck. Mulvey used to be one of his stops.
What happened?
You don't stop there no more. They had to pay some other guy to do it.
Sounds about right.
What's Mulvey? I'll take you out there this weekend.
Don't.
It'll be fine, we'll just drive through.
I need to go get back in the sun now.
What the fuck is Mulvey then?
That is never answered.
I mean, I assume it's like a garbage town.
Yes.
Like, it's probably like really, it's probably one of those really declining Midwest towns where crime is like super high, which is probably why they don't do why Bread Truck Dad doesn't go there anymore.
Yeah.
It probably happened.
Yeah, probably.
We'll come back to talk to B. And because if we talk to Angus, does that advance the day?
If we tell him, yes, let's hang out, it will progress the day.
Let's go upstairs to the roof and talk to the band geeks.
But the only thing that progresses the day right now is going to be talking to Angus or talking to Greg
Okay.
and saying, hey, let's go do the thing.
Okay. Oh, come on. There we go.
Yay!
Hey, here we go.
Oh,
Who are
who's
you?
this? Whoa! What are you doing up here?
What are you doing up here?
I live here.
On the roof? On the roof?
No, in town.
Noted.
You're gonna fall and kill yourself.
Noted. I'm like trying to see the town from above.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna draw a map of town center.
Don't they have maps? Like, they make them with satellites? From space?
I like making them. They're delightful.
I like maps. Everything's so tiny.
Right?
Okay, well, be careful. I'm up here because I am a professional. I have the shoes for it.
Those boots are not.
Her little
No.
boots?
Yeah. Unless they're fucking boots of spider climb.
I mean, maybe.
Okay, thanks.
If I see you on the news with a broken spine, just don't say I didn't warn you.
I probably won't be saying anything.
Oh, right. Good point. Have fun.
Okay. I just realized I didn't go to the church.
You
Oh.
can go back. It's easier to
Yeah.
get to the church than up here.
Yeah, let me finish up here.
Hi again.
I forget the voice I gave this person.
I
It's a.
don't remember it either.
It's you, kid.
Oh, I think that's... Oh, it was like that really kind of extravagant lady voice that you do.
Probably.
Like, ooh!
Yeah.
She was almost Mrs.
Ooh.
She was almost Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
I'm actually 20.
I'm 38. You're a kid.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, she's us.
Oh my god, she's us.
Okay. How'd you find this place?
I mean, I knew this was up here since I was a kid, but only got up the nerve to break in recently.
Why is that?
Not getting any younger, and this place could fall in any day. You get to a point in life where the number of first evers get lower, and the number of never agains get higher. I don't know.
I know what you mean.
No, you don't. Oh,
She's
shut
right.
down. I
Yeah.
know she's right.
That's why
I
we
know-
laugh so hard.
I know what you mean. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
Oh,
You're 20.
damn. You're 20. You don't know shit for shit.
And that's okay.
You'll get there.
Yeah, you have time to learn. Whee!
Haha, fuck you, fall damage. God, I can't even remember. Okay, at 20, I was a junior.
Sophomore in college? Sophomore, junior?
Junior, because I was a year behind everybody.
Yeah.
In eight, I mean, I was like I was a year younger than everybody. So I was a junior in college.
What year did you graduate?
2007.
Okay, that's the same year I graduated.
Oh boy, these guys, what do they want? Because there will be children here. And this is a historic church. That's half empty. That's your job to fix, not ours. The population drain in this region, you have to know this place will never be full again. We have the space and we have people who need space. We have resources and we have poverty. And not in some far off place or some big city. Right here, right across the street. Katie, it's our number one job right now to bring businesses into town. Businesses mean jobs, and jobs mean people. We have to do what we can to get the attention of the market. And having a half-dead church stacked full of bums. Thanks for your time. We'll see you for the vote tomorrow night. Thank you, Kate. You have a good heart, Kate. Thank you all for coming. Wow, I hate this.
This
I'm
is
glad-
basically Portland right now.
Glad I pelted them with water balloons.
Yeah, right?
Ugh, stressful day. Some days you need grace more than others.
Was that all about Bruce?
It was, is, whatever, it's out of our hands now. But there are better hands than mine. Anyway, how are you, May?
Eh.
Sounds serious.
I guess. So, like, things have been rough lately.
I can see that. What seems to be the trouble?
I think I met God.
Oh! Well. What? We'll do that.
It was a dream. But God talks to us that way, right?
Sure. Can you tell me about it? I think I was in a desert.
I was in this desert. As far as I could see, where, like, all that was left of the world was bits of wood and sand. I was wandering through it, but I was, like, drawn to something. And I came up over this... What do you call a hill made of sand?
A dune.
Yeah, a dune. And there was God. Just sitting there, up on another hill. Or dune, whatever.
Just hanging out?
Yeah. Seemed like they were really into just hanging out.
Maybe God's kind of chill. Did they say anything?
Yeah. Which one?
I'm trying to remember what Cat God said.
I mean, both of these are true.
Yeah, we'll do this one.
They, like, didn't care.
They didn't care if you were there?
No, I mean, they didn't care. In general. They went on and on about how annoyed they were that people kept coming to them with questions. And annoyed that anyone thought they were God to begin with.
Well, I don't think that was God then.
Why?
If something tells you it isn't God, you should probably believe it.
No, what I mean is that the thing we call God isn't God.
This got deep.
Right? It's just a thing. And it doesn't care.
I like that the characters have the same reaction as me before I get there.
Yeah, you're predicting all the reactions.
Yeah.
Good job. They kept talking about...
Let's do this one.
how nothing matters. Like, the universe is ending. And everything is being forgotten.
That sounds very lonely. Have you been feeling lonely lately? I think so, yes.
Yes. I had this problem when I was in high school, and I did something really bad. You probably heard about it.
Your mom has mentioned it.
Yeah, I figured. Well, since then, there's this deep down loneliness. Been there for years. Since, well, just been a long time.
I've been there. I mean, I'm there all the time. I think that's where, if we open ourselves up, God can enter our lives most effectively. Oof. We'll do that
This
one.
one?
Yeah.
I, I guess.
Sometimes that's the best you've got.
Yeah.
I feel like that's maybe not a good enough answer for you.
Is that a good enough answer for anyone?
Faith is a process. You have to keep getting up and choosing to go on.
Do you really think there's a God? Like, literally someone up there listening? Is that something you completely believe?
Hmm. I don't know.
Oh.
This is interesting coming from a pastor, actually.
Yeah.
On my best days, I think I do. But there are times where I don't.
But you stand up there every Sunday and tell people you do. And even you're not sure? It's your job to believe.
Well, I think it's more my job to serve others.
But you're lying to people.
How?
You stand up there and tell people to believe in something you don't 100% believe yourself.
Maybe you're right, May. And maybe I should get up there every week and give some sort of tally of how much I believe that week. But who would that help?
But you're a pastor. And you can't tell me whether or not you're a pastor, and you can't tell me whether or not God is up there. Whether anyone is watching. Anyone who gives a shit.
No, but...
Then what is the point of you?
Oof.
I have to go.
Okay. Oof. That was a... Okay. That was a fascinating conversation.
Right?
I actually like how Pastor K is characterized
She's
there.
really, yeah, she's super down to earth.
Let's do this first, and then I'll get into it. Hey,
Yeah.
hon, are you still having headaches?
Yeah, but being out and about helps.
Fresh air. Thanks for visiting me here, hon. It brightens my day.
Feels weird being here today. Like, there's so much empty space.
Come on Sunday, it's full. Oh, come on Sunday, it's full then.
I bet it is. Sorry you have to work because we have money problems.
May, I've always had a job. This is just another one. Gotta get back to work, sweetie.
See ya, mommers.
See ya, daughters. Okay, so the whole thing with Kay there, I thought was fascinating because one, she didn't launch into this heavy-handed "God is real, you must believe" like,
That blind faith thing, yeah.
the blind faith thing. Like, my mom, super religious, and sometimes it aggravates me, like especially this past year with all the the issues that have been going on.
Yeah.
She'll always throw out the "well, God never lets me down," and me in my jaded elder millennial mindset are be like, what the fuck has God been doing all this time? You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't help. That's not a solution.
Right, yeah.
Well, I'll get back to... Hey, can you do me a favor?
Sure.
Can you just hold this bag until I come and get it? Can you tell Pastor Kate something for me?
Sure.
But don't tell her this till tomorrow. Can you do that? Oh,
Sure.
he's leaving. Tell her I said thank you. And I'm sorry I caused her trouble. But I'm not worth throwing away her job. She's the pastor, after all. Folks need her. Yeah, this one.
Are you leaving?
Yep. Gonna hop a train tonight. Headed east.
Where will you go?
I'm going home.
Wow, really?
Never gonna touch a bottle again. Never gonna lift a hand to no man again. Sit on my daughter's front porch. Watch my grandbabies play in the yard. They'll all be there. Gonna get off that train. My kids are gonna be there. We'll have a sign they made. Nothing fancy, poster board or markers. Welcome home, Dad. And I'll be home.
That sounds
Aw.
great, Bruce.
That sounds wonderful. Yep. Thanks for talking to me. It was nice to get to know you.
You too, Bruce. Gonna miss you.
We'll all meet again.
I hope so.
Hope's important. It's the last thing you got.
You take care of yourself.
You too, May. I'll be fine, you know. I'm an old hand at this. Maybe older than I should ever got to. But I'll be fine.
See you around, Bruce.
Goodbye, May. So, anyway, so like I was saying, so, I mean, my mom loves to invoke, like, oh, God never lets me down. God's always watching over us. And it's always felt like such a disingenuous, like, oh, God has a plan. I'm like, that's, okay, that's great, but that doesn't help me now. It's not like I'm going to get an advanced copy of the plan book so I know what the fuck's coming down the pipe. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Yeah.
Faith doesn't give answers. But what I really liked what Pastor Kate did there is she looks at her role as pastor as someone to help. Like, it's not about believing in God. If you believe in God, great. If you don't believe in God, that's totally fine and totally you're right. She chooses to show her faith by helping people, and that is the beauty of this. Like, that's what's so often gets lost and talked about religion. It's not about rules. It's not about who gets the most points so they can go to heaven. It's, hey, you should be treating people with respect and helping them as much as you can.
Yeah, and there's also, like, the whole thing about abdicating responsibility because it's in God's hands, thoughts and prayers. Like,
exactly.
Literally, like, if you believe what is written in the Bible, that God gave man free will, that means that God expects you to do shit with it. He doesn't expect you to, like, sit on your ass and wait for him to do something.
Yes. And so, I mean, I'll talk to this dude in a second, because this is kind of going into a thing. Like, you and I were both raised Catholic, right?
Yep.
So, I mean, we did the Sunday school, you know, communion, confirmation, all that business. We both did that. And the thing that bothers me so much about religion is how people invoke it as this sort of trump card, like they're going to be right. You know?
Yeah.
And most of the time, they're misquoting a heavily edited Bible that was literally edited to suit personal agendas.
Yeah.
But that's a whole thing that I digress. The whole point is, like, I stopped going to church basically as soon as I became a teenager. Like, I did confirmation, and then, like, that's it. I didn't really go back to church.
Yep.
Whether I believe in God or not, that's not a big deal to me. Like, I know there are some people that absolutely need to believe in God because it makes them feel better about the nature of this fucked up world we're all on, you know? Like, it gives them some semblance of peace. And that's great, you know? Hey, if that's what you need, that's what you need. But I really liked that conversation where May's just like, what's the point of you if you're going up there and lying? It shows her sort of desperation at this point in her life where she's aimless. And yet, someone who's 20 isn't necessarily going to have the emotional maturity to understand that it's not about faith, it's about what I can do with my time here. Like, Pastor Kate very clearly believes that God put her there for a purpose, and her purpose is to help people.
Yeah, and she's living that truth.
Yes.
Like, it's not just lip service. She is walking the walk.
Yes. And honestly, the more I'm playing this, I'm like, I have no idea how this game is going to end, but I honestly would like to see, especially that conversation with God just then. I would love to see May at the end of this maybe work with her mom, like get a job at the church, helping people. She's clearly invested in people.
Yeah, like she knows everybody in this little town.
Yeah,
like, even if just tangentially.
And there's been this really nice undertone of faith in God and throughout all of this. And yeah, there's been some like elder God business and stuff like that. But I think that like I could be way off base, but I'd love to see May grow up to help people and maybe sort of not necessarily find her faith in God, but find her faith in herself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Still up here?
I mean, I left and went to work and so forth since we met.
Is that a fiddle?
It's a violin.
That's like the same thing, right?
No. It's a violin, I assure you.
So, there's this woman across town. Sadie.
Okay.
Like, up in the abandoned building by the click-clack?
Okay.
Anyways, she's playing saxophone by herself all the time. Maybe you two could play together. Since you're also doing basically the same thing.
Oh.
I told her I'd mention it.
I'll keep it in mind.
I'm not saying you have to go play with her or anything.
I get it.
I don't want to make this weird.
It'll be a lot less weird when you stop making it weird. May, you don't know how to end conversations, and it's adorable. But yeah, like Spooky saying in chat, even though May doesn't have a job, she's very important to the community just by listening and getting to know people. And I get that, like, part of this is the whole, you're playing a video game, you want to talk to the NPCs, but it's woven so naturally that it really does feel like this was May's this is becoming May's purpose for coming home. Like, she didn't fit in college, we still really don't know exactly what went on there. And this definitely seems like it might be a better fit for her.
Yeah.